Hey folks! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most popular personal finance books of our time, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. We'll break down Chapter 1, titled No One's Crazy. This chapter is foundational because it explains something so simple, yet so powerful: why people think about money so differently. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your view of money is unique, why others might act in ways that seem irrational to you, and how this understanding can make you smarter, calmer, and wealthier over time. So, grab a coffee or just sit back. Let's go deep into the psychology of how we think about money. No one's crazy when it comes to money. What does that mean? It means everyone makes decisions based on their own unique experiences. Not necessarily logic. Not even facts. Just experience. Let's say you were born in 1970s America. You grew up during high inflation, stagnant wages, and poor stock returns. That experience shapes you to be risk-averse and wary of stocks. But if you were born in 1990, you grew up seeing booming markets and technology stocks skyrocketing. So, you might naturally be more optimistic about investing in stocks and crypto. Neither person is crazy. They just had different experiences. When you were born, where you lived, what your parents taught you about money, what happened in the economy when you were growing up. All of this affects how you think about saving, investing, spending, risk, and reward. Here's a powerful stat from the book. Between 1929 and 1933, the Great Depression, U.S. stocks fell 89%. People who lived through that period became deeply distrustful of stocks, and often stayed out of the market for life. And honestly, can you blame them? That experience scars you. Now compare that to millennials, who saw tech stocks, crypto, and index funds grow like crazy from 2010 to 2020. They're naturally more open to risk. Again, not crazy. Here's where things get interesting. Just personal. When two people with different experiences debate money, they often think the other person is dumb or irrational. Why won't my parents invest in stocks? Why is my son buying crypto? Is he crazy? This gap in experience can cause misunderstandings, frustration, even fights. But Morgan Housel's advice is simple: a little humility goes a long way. Before judging someone else's money choices, remember, they're not crazy, they're just living their own history. Real-life example: a person who lived through hyperinflation in Zimbabwe might be terrified of holding cash. A person who saw their house foreclosed might be scared of debt forever. Different scars. Different lessons. Same human brain trying to survive. To you and me. Here are 3 takeaways Morgan Housel wants us to keep in mind. 1. Be empathetic. Understand that people act based on what they've seen. It's not your job to fix them. It's your job to listen and respect. 2. Understand your own biases. Ask yourself, what unique experiences shaped my views on money? For example, did my parents talk openly about money? Did I see success or failure when people invested? This awareness can help you make better, more balanced decisions. 3. Don't assume your way is the only way. Personal finance is, well, personal. You might love index funds. Someone else might prefer real estate. Both can work. Morgan brings there are many powerful forces: luck and risk. Nothing is as good or as bad as it seems. A lot of success in money is luck, being born at the right time, in the right place, or catching the right trends. A lot of failure is risk, bad timing, unlucky accidents, or black swan events. For example, Bill Gates became the world's richest man partly because he was one of the first kids in the world to have access to a computer. That was luck. But thousands of others with similar skills didn't make it big, maybe due to risk, bad timing, or bad luck. So when we judge someone's wealth or failure, let's stay humble. A lot of unseen forces shape steps you can use in your life starting today. Reflect on your money story. What events shaped how you view saving, spending, and investing? Maybe write it down, it'll surprise you. Have patience with others. If someone's making money choices that seem strange to you, pause. Breathe. They're not crazy. They're just living their version of life. Diversify your learning. Talk to people from different generations and backgrounds. Ask them, how did you learn about money? It'll open your mind and make you smarter. Stay humble about the future. Nobody can predict markets perfectly. All we can do is respect risk, plan wisely, and stay open to dive into Chapter 1. No one's crazy from the psychology of money. Let's recap real quick. People's views on money are shaped by their life experiences. Your story is unique, and so is everyone else's. The best thing we can do? Be empathetic, self-aware, and humble. If you enjoyed this breakdown, I'll be doing more chapters soon, so hit subscribe and turn on notifications. And hey, before you go, drop a comment below. What's one event that shaped your view on money? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.